Okay, good evening and welcome to Iyun Shulchan Aruch. We're discussing Siman Nun Beis number 52 over here. Discussed yesterday in Iyun Shulchan Aruch Nun Aleph. What is the base of Baruch Sha'amar Nishtabach? Not mentioned in the Gemara. Is it a Bircha Shevach or a Birchas Mitzvah? Assuming it's a bracha that you're mechuyev to do, which you're not mechuyev to do, we took on as Chazal, but somehow the Zohar found that there's a makor to say this. So now that we're talking about Zohar, we're talking about it's a bracha because of the Zohar. What type of bracha does it fall? We know you have a brachas hanenin before you eat food. You have a brachas mitzvah before you do a mitzvah. And brachas shevach hadal, you hear thunder, you make a bracha. You thank God, you praise Hashem. So what bracha are we talking about over here? So I mentioned, it seems from Siman and Aleph, it's a brachas mitzvah. Furthermore, we see two more rayas from over here, from this Siman, that it's a brachas mitzvah. First of all, he says that you have to minimum, when you say Psuki Zimra, you're supposed to say, you say Baruch Sha'amar Nishtabach. You have to say something in the middle. So the best thing to say in the middle is Ashrei. So you mentioned Ashrei yesterday. You're supposed to say Chadecha. If you don't say it with Kavan, you have to go back. Say Ashrei at least. The Gemara in Brachos says there is a mile to say Ashrei 3 times a day. So you have to say something in between. Say nothing in between is not good. So if it's Birchas Shevach Hodah, so why not? What's the difference? There's a Birchas Mitzvah. So the Birchas Mitzvah, Psuki Zimra is the Mitzvah. So you have to say something of Psuki the Zimra, because Yishtabach is the bracha after, and Baruch Sha'amar is the bracha before. So therefore, that's why the Ramah says you have to say at least Tehillah David. In the second halacha, he says if you ended up not saying Psuki Zimra at all, and you wanted to make it up after davening, some people make it up after davening, you can't say the brachas anymore. Now, why not? If it's brachas on mitzvah, Psuki Zimra the mitzvah. So say the brachas on mitzvah, and say the bracha afterward, and say some in the middle. You do the brachas on mitzvah. Olamai, you must see it's. You see, it's not that. It's I'm sorry. You see, it is a brachas on mitzvah, right? It's always a brachas on mitzvah. The mitzvah is to precede it. He says. I never mentioned this, but he says that he brings the Mishnah Berurah Kosu Asfarim Shamagid Hizrael Beis Yosef. The Magid was this talking malach that visited the Beis Yosef, who wrote the Shulchan Aruch, Yosef Karo. He told him to come early because if you skip things, you ruin the sinoros, the pipes, right? You have pipes to get to Hashem, you ruin them. Mahapi, you flip them out, the sinoros, it comes back at you. I don't know what that means exactly, but the idea is that it's very important over here. So if you say it's Birchas Shevach, so why can't you say the brachas after davening? It must be that the Shulchan Aruch and the Ramah learns Birchas on mitzvah, and the mitzvah, right, just like in Tefillah Sedayim is before tefillah, so Birchas Zimra is before tefillah. It's in order to masada your tefillah, to get in the right order, in order that your tefillah shenias kabel, Shmona Esrei is the highest point of tefillah, shenias kabel to Hashem. So you want to put Psuki Zimra before that, to cut through Shamayim before that, like some of the farms said, cut through Shamayim. After tefillah, you're not cutting through Shamayim, you're already davened already, there's no point. But I mentioned in Siman and Aleph that I believe, no, it's Birchas Shevach Hadah. There's no way to say it's Birchas HaMitzvah. I mentioned in the Gemara. If it's a mitzvah, it's a Birchas HaMitzvah, it's halacha, sure made in the Gemara. It's Birchas Shevach Hadah. It's easier to say, okay, the Gemara didn't mention it. It's praise to Hashem. You can still say it. Put it down in Zohar, we do these things. So according to that, there would be no basis that you have to say, this is what I do. I say Baruch Sha'amar, and I go straight to Yishtabach, because Birchas Shevach Hadah, they're important. I say Birchas Shevach Hadah, but it's not Birchas HaMitzvah that you have to have Psuki Zimra in the middle. And secondly, if you want to say it after davening, which I don't, but if you want to make it up after davening, I don't think there should be a reason why you can't say it afterwards. Birchas Shevach Hadah to Hashem. Look at the brachos, Baruch Sha'amar Nishtabach, the praises of Hashem. They're not Birchas HaMitzvah, I don't think. So you should be allowed to say it after davening. But again, that's my opinion, not the Shulchan Aruch and the Ramah's opinion. So you do it with the Shulchan Aruch and the Ramah. If you want to follow me, ask a rabbi. See you tomorrow.